All right. Well, I want to know what you guys like some strange dreams that you guys have had, or a weird dream that kind of sticks to you till today.
This
from
is
my
like
memory.
deeply personal stuff, right? Dreams are kind of like
Dude, my dreams are literally me just fucking like, I'm in Scooby-Doo. That's literally the kind of shit I fucking... What do you mean it's being nice? I'm still getting chased around by some fucking ghost.
My dreams are like, can last like years. It's insane. Okay, so I have one that I actually wrote down because it was so crazy. The beginning of the dream was, so this is very reminiscent to the times that we're living in right now, but this was a couple of years ago. So the US government created this microchip that people could get implanted in themselves that would prevent all diseases and illnesses. You got it implanted and you would never get sick. It like eradicated cancer. It got rid of like everything. Everyone was getting it. Like most of the population had it. The chip malfunctioned and it caused everyone to be like mindless zombies. So it was like a zombie apocalypse sort of thing. And so like the only people that didn't get it were like people that lived off grid, lived in vans or like lived in the woods or whatever. And they like came back to society and found it in like this post-apocalyptic like zombie apocalypse sort of thing. The whole thing proceeded like a zombie movie basically, where like people were trying to figure out what the hell happened. They're trying to get into this like database at like some place with the government or whatever, trying to figure out how to fix the chip malfunction so people could go back to normal. It was it was like
3 movies into one.
It was insane. It was like sci-fi.
You and I have similar dreams.
Are you into like sci-fi stuff?
Yeah, and like I've had plenty of nightmares that I still remember. Like somebody else go. I have too many.
You know, I'll follow it up with some horrific shit. Let's go. So this is a recurring dream that I used to have a lot, not so much anymore, where me and my family were visiting New York City for some reason, and we were standing on a building, and George W. Bush was giving a speech to us. And all of a sudden there's this big wave behind him, and I'm like, that's gonna hit us. And he's like, no, it'll be totally fine. Needless to say, it wasn't fine. So we all start running, and my grandmother's there who has polio, so she's like in a wheelchair. We start running, and basically it's just like trying to outrun this wave. Always ends the same way, with like us all trying to get into a van and me just watching my entire family drown in front of my eyes. It's the fucking worst.
That's horrible. One of my biggest fears is like dying in the ocean. Like being stranded out in the ocean and drowning, or like getting eaten by sharks, or some irrational but like kind of rational fear, you know? And one time I had a dream that I was deep underwater and I'm like swimming to the surface, trying to get to the top, but I like woke up right before and I was holding my breath in my sleep because I thought that I wasn't going to reach the surface to be able to get air. So I like woke up gasping for air.
I was with some friends in my dream and we were walking, and in the dream, I may have told you this before, I really had to piss, okay? I really had to piss. So I was like, hold up friends, I'll be right there. I went to a tree, I pissed. While I was taking a piss in my dream, I literally woke up and I was pissing my pants. But like I wasn't deep in the piss. No. It was like, I wear pajamas. I wear like, you know, Calvin Klein pajamas.
You do. Calvin Klein pajamas.
I don't sleep in boxers. I like fucking pajamas. So I looked down and I was like, oh, I'm not pissing. And then all of a sudden it was like the very beginning of the piss. So I saw like my gray pants turning darker. And I was like, oh my God, I actually did piss. But I caught myself and I ran to the bathroom and there was only the smallest bit of pee that made it into my pants. Caught it. And the weirdest part about this is it was like a month ago. I haven't pissed my pants in like over a decade. And I don't know why I started now.
Okay, well, those dreams went to somewhere different.
What superpower would you give to someone you hate?
I don't know what I'd give my enemy. I feel like I could make it like an X-Men situation where like all the people who get their powers, like that guy with the laser eyes.
Cyclops?
Like Cyclops. Like where he has to wear the glasses, otherwise he just like fucks everything up. That would just be like the best way to like screw with.
But if he manages it, he goes from like being a weirdo to like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, if he manages, but when he gets it, I'm gonna have to be in the worst possible location. Like he's just gonna be at like.
I hope he's eating ass when he gets it.
There. Oh yeah, okay. No, he's just gonna be like at like a concert or something, and you get your laser eyes, and then then he's done. So
get him out of here. My thing would be every time I locked eyes with a person I hate, he would like float like an inch off the ground, and just can't go back down.
What?
Give him laser dick.
He's just like.
My superpower would be he couldn't get hard on every time he wanted to have sex with a girl or a guy.
I did.
literally
just
see
pressed
it.
like
It's not there.
I
Mage.
will refresh again.
Eagle, if you're watching this, cut this part out. If you fucking add this part, I'm not watching it.
There's no cat jam. This is false.
Brodaciously, really?
Yes, really.
$5 to kick the host. Yeah, go right ahead. That's a great idea. I've been wanting to take a break lately, to be honest. Here you go. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh God, what have you done?
Great. Let's go.
Finally.
Wait, who are we bullying now, Tad Radjam? What the fuck? What do I do? I'm lost now.
Well, Mage, we're bullying you next, so be careful.
Oh, great. It's fine. I'm used to it. It's fine.